This is Dr. Canadian Ninja showing you how to get gold stars on Matrix Hard. I recommend turning down the sound effects so you can hear the beat better for perfect octolocks. On Hard, there are occasionally different enemies, but the big difference is the amount of bullets that get shot, and they deal double damage. Matrix Hard is pretty similar to normal, so if you've already seen that video, you've heard all my advice already. These guys take 4 hits to kill, so you can octolock 2 at once. After these first 2 show up, 5 show up, so get 2 octolocks and then spam the rest of it. Now this group won't spawn if you weren't quick enough on the last group. Before the purple fish show up, you should have 37%. At this health orb then, you should have 51%. In the distance from here, there's some squid, octopus, whatever. So hold A once you hit 80%, scan the distance, you'll pick them up with the tracer before you see them. Not tracer, lock on. You can get 3 octolocks on them, go for that. 2 is acceptable. You want to leave this area with around 80,000 points. Now, in this area, there's a few big enemies like the eels, but the main focus is on the smaller fish. They won't stick around for too long, unlike these larger enemies. So octolock the big ones as much as you can, but the small ones will disappear quicker, so spam them if you have to. You'll make up the points later. If you have the extra time, target the schools of fish off to the side to get some extra points. They don't count for completion, so don't worry about them otherwise. Now, if you finish around this area around 200,000, that's excellent. You should be fine at 175. You should get about 100,000 on that last section. Now, there's a few important things to note here. First, you want to focus on the fish first. The mini-boss comes out when all the boxes are destroyed, and if there's still some left around, then they just get destroyed and you don't get credit for it. If you destroy the boxes too fast, the fish never spawn, and you don't get credit for that either. And as you're noticing on Hard, they now shoot a lot quicker. Now, this is the last time he'll pop up, and defeating him will get the remaining 16%. Something I didn't notice until I was rewatching this video is that this guy doesn't actually give points. So while I'm perfect octolocking, there's really no point to it. So just spam him instead. Now, in this speedway section, do not octolock at all. There's going to be some opportunities, and unless you're really confident, don't take them. Just spam your way through it. Now, unlike most gateways, these walls do count for purification, so if you hit one, you've just lost your 100%. You can get an octolock here if you're feeling confident. Clearly, I wasn't. It's mainly the beat going faster makes it harder to keep your multiplier going. Now for this fifth area, 74%, there's a purple enemy, you gotta trace him first. And once again, you can get an octolock or two here. I still don't recommend it. Clearly, I'm following my own advice. Now, once you're here, you're pretty much set. Focus on the eels and the small fish. Use the school of fish swim by for extra points. The cores don't give you points, so only octolock them if you've lost your multiplier and you need to rebuild it quick. Now, you need 2 enemies to come out of this last core to get 100%, and you're only going to get 2 by having the stage clear of enemies by the time it opens up. As long as 2 of these purple guys show up, then you're good. Now, like normal, from here on is where you get all your points. Just keep your multiplier strong. You'll want to enter around 370,000 at minimum to make sure you have enough points from here on. here, you just clear the sphere with the tracer, and then when you've exposed the core, octolock it. You just alternate between the two. Clear your line of sight, fire. Now, there's 2 sets of octolocks you'll get at this point, and none of the targets will move towards you. And even more points now. Well, with all your Euphoria, remember that with all of your Euphoria intact, you really only need to hit 700,000, so try to end the stage quickly once you get there. Good old Bleep Bloop. Thanks for watching.